no Azula slander will be tolerated. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 7. Yes, we're doing this. I said as long as I get at least one comment, one person comments, I'm gonna come back and do the next day of Vlogmas. And y'all been showing out, so hopefully we can make it to 12 days of Vlogmas. But recently I was rewatching Avatar the Last Airbender, you know, the iconic cartoon on Nickelodeon that aired. Specifically the Crossroads of Destiny episode, and I forgot just how crazy it was. From Katara and Zuko being thrown in that cave together and bonding, to the epic fight scene at the end between Azula and Aang. Oh, we about to get into it. But first, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Chris Az. I'm a YA contemporary fantasy author of Ghost to Paradise and the creator of my own indie animated comedy mystery cartoon, WKS. The pilot's out now, go watch. So welcome to my community. Now let's get into it. First things first, what even happened in the Crossroads of Destiny episode? Well, it kind of started off with Katara getting taken. Y'all know the Dai Li, you know, they was working the coup. You remember that? Team Avatar has to go rescue Katara, but while Katara is taken and in the cave, Zuko gets snatched up next by the Dai Li. Toph and Sokka and them trying to go warn the whole president, I don't know, the king with the bear. You remember that guy who his marbles weren't all the way there. And how did he become king in the first place? Just raggedy and senseless. Azula popped out and said she's running things, and yeah, that's how the coup, and yeah, that's the episode. But okay, when I was watching this episode, I was like, who is the most hinged? First and foremost, who's the most hinged? And I'm going with the king. What's it, the king bear. I'm gonna call him King Bear, because he ain't had no sense. You walking around with a bear, and you can't even run. You don't know what a coup is going on amongst your people. Get him out of here. Then the number one person who was in the right was Uncle Iroh. Uncle Iroh was trying to save Zuko raggedy behind, and Zuko just, tough guy. And I like Zuko, but just, he went through some things. He went through some things to have to get to where he was, and I'm glad he got to where he was, because Uncle Iroh, even when he was captured, even standing up for Zuko raggedy behind, Zuko, I might have to just, I don't know. But that's why Uncle Iroh is a fan favorite amongst the entire Avatar fan base, because he was just there. First of all, he was loyal, always loyal to Zuko, always wanted to do the right thing. Calm, chill, just a good guide on Zuko's journey. The cutest moment was between, in my opinion, you know, I'm Zutara, y'all. I'm between Zuko and Katara. I ship it. So that was the cutest moment when they shared, you know, Zuko about his scar, and Katara was about to use her holy elixir, whatever that was, her sacred. That one drop would have took his scar away, and bad timing. What y'all think about that? Because I feel like she should have, if I was Zuko, I would have grabbed that thing real quick. I said, come on. Craziest moment, hands down, was the fight between first of all, when Azula convinced Zuko to change sides and to go after Aang again, and then he disappointed Uncle Iroh. The shame, for shame. And he knew he was wrong. He knew he was dead wrong, but that was an epic fight. Azula said lightning, Aang said Avatar state. Oh, I was sad. And then the best quote out of the whole episode, the main guy in the Dai Li who was planning the coup finally surrendered to Azula and said, oh, you win this game. And she said, don't flatter yourself, you were never a player. Gagged. That's my girl. What are we even talking about? We can only aspire, well, not to be that level of crazy, but you know what I mean. As far as like who was on their worst behavior in this episode, I'm gonna use it loosely and just say Aang, because he had to let Katara go to fully, you know, transcend to that Avatar state. And that was just so good how the Avatar creators made the Avatar state and how it's so internal. You can't hold on to things, you have to let it go. Don't be scared to let Katara go. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. The deeper meaning within that, let me know, comment down below if you get me. And that ties into the last thing I was thinking about when I was watching Crossroads of Destiny, how relatable that is to life when we hold on to something so closely, when we need to just let go and yeah. But that's all for Vlogmas Day 7. If you like this video and how I analyzed and broke down Avatar the Last Airbender, then you're gonna love my comedy mystery cartoon. The pilot is up. Go watch the pilot next. Guaranteed to make you laugh. But thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Threads. And as long as I get one comment on this video, I'm coming back for Vlogmas Day 8. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!